Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Houston Texans and the New York Jets.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Here's Harrison Mevis to get this one started. And away we go from East Rutherford. Starting from the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25. He'll get a stoppage here. Looks like there's a Jet in some discomfort following that play. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They run. It's the rookie from Louisiana. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Hey, King! Okay.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go.
Right up the gut. So call this a modest game here, Brock. About 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Hey, King! What's that?
Shotgun now for Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but to create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
From the gun, Stroud. They left him wide open. It's complete. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of the game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe you go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate. But here, sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey. Dick.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. This is ahead for about 5. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
They go and play action. Right side, this is caught by Taylor. All right, short on marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Ready.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Go.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. They'll have the first down and even more. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets finish off their opening drive.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Harrison Beavis to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Now we have a member of the Jets hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to take a look at him. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
All right.
Blown back, gets the handoff. He's held it just a couple of yards on that carry, and that brings up 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
All right. 18. What's that?
Throwing from the gun here. He's going deep! You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Here we go. Let's go.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. This connects with Higgins. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
All right.
They'll run here on 1st down. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
When you call that first down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go. Tony.
Here's the handoff. Good defensive effort here drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
So many of the D tackles in the league today, Kate, at some point in their background were edge rushers before they maybe outgrew that position. But they've got an explosiveness, a get-off, and it leads to stops like that.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Out, what's up? At 18, what's up?
To the air, Stroud. Will put everything he's got behind it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
All right. At 18, what's up?
3rd and long for him here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, in this league, you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's 3rd down.
And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
New York to the line. 1st and 10. The Jets take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
On the ready.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19.
Option design here. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Open to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. They're going to try and throw it here. Short pass brought in. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Get it. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Drive play straight ahead. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's good for a Jets first down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Deputy! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Go!
They'll go play action. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. We're a quarter of the Way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from MetLife coming right up. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Here's a throw. This one finds Taylor. Some daylight through the 40. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They strike for 23 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10 from the 43.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready, ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Green 19. Hurry up, hurry up. Right.
Here's a design run. Fields has it. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. And talk about adding some insult to injury there, Brock. Not only did they jump, but they still ended up giving up the lengthy run, Brock, and that one's declined.
Okay, ready.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18, Bronco 80.
He'll pass it this time. That's incomplete left side. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And it sets up 2nd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. He tosses right to the short side. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so they're chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Texans going with 6 DBs for this 3rd down. They're in dime. Throw here, 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And now a 4th down, staring right at him.
Harrison Beavis on 4th.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Plowing up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. Okay.
Here's Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
On the quick slant here, it's Higgins. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get 23 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Back to throw. Stroud finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the 2nd level. That was teaching tape.
All right. 18. Okay.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. This one's caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
All right.
Here's another for him. And he's still going backwards as they get him behind the line.
This coordinator trying to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run, and you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Houston calls it 2nd timeout. They're down to their final 1 in this half. They've gone the wrong way twice. Need to make up that distance and more. Here's 3rd and goal.
18. Let's
Stroud from the pistol. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Azarie Thomas.
Stroud's pass. Intercepted. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
First carry here from Braylon Allen. And you'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
You know, that kind of gain may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on that next snap. That was a valuable little run right there.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready, ready.
Right back to Allen. And he has them a 1st down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning.
Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Big gain downfield. He has it all the way inside the opposing 40.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Dropping back to throw. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Ready.
On the red zone now. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, but they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He rolls to his, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Here we go, set. 60 bites, 60 bites.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Nevis able to knock it through. And that'll double their lead to 6.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for 1st down.
Here we go, let's go. 18, that's it.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, still from the 30. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And they're gonna stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Final timeout called by the Texans. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
On the quick, right?
Here's Stroud again. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player. Kate, I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
Their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
One last play before the break.
Come on.
They'll turn to the ground game, and this one is clocked out. And he could not break beyond the line. So that's how our half's going to end. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
They'll come out throwing. The right side, caught by Wilson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
1st and 10.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
This is Allen on the give. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Jalen Petrie there on the stop.
Right at midfield. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
They're throwing it. Cox, that's Arian Smith. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Panther 60. Panther 60.
First down. Play action. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. We're going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Ready.
I'll throw it. He's on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Okay.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Ready. Viking 18.
Pass play coming here. Getting out to his left. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And they are unable to double their lead.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Here we go.
Hand off to the back. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Marte Mapu, the man on the tackle.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
18. That's it.
Shotgun now, first round. The right side hauled in by Collins. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
The 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud. Completes, dialing up Collins again. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you've got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route for man coverage.
It was almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Will McDonald there on the tackle.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Throwing is Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
We talk so much about decision-making, and often it's the decision of where to throw it, right? Reading the defense, finding the right coverage to attack, but there's also great decision-making that comes with just getting rid of the football, just avoiding sacks. They are so detrimental, and that one, man, he hit up a ton of yards.
3rd and long for him here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And they'll be backed up to begin this drive. Great work by the punt team, down in it at the 7.
Their own 7-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. race. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Here we go. 319,
On the keeper, here's Fields. And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards too.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Tag! 70 Timberwolves. Ready,
He's going to throw it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
I am not sure we didn't see a safety right there. Oh, my gosh. I don't think I'm the only one nervous in the building because that QB kept going back and back. It was heading right for disaster, but saved himself just a couple yards short.
And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
At the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
Sending him on the dive. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
To the air, Stroud. Throwing the out complete. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. So 20 yards on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
I've talked to running backs over the years, Kate, in the transition from the college game to the pro game. They'll tell you, there's just times in the NFL you got to run into darkness. You run into a lot of bodies. Perfect example of that in the first down play.
Wow, what's that? 18.
Working now from the gun. He brings it in. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Ow, what's that? 18. What's that?
So they'll be set up with a 1st and goal when we come back. And it's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal.
18. What's that?
Here's Stroud. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
18. What's up?
Throwing from the gun here. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans take a 4th quarter lead. Nico Collins with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Texans take a 4-point lead.
17. Jets 13.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Ray now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Get it! Viking 18!
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's hit and sent out of bounds, so this ends as a gain of close to 7, second down. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Ready! Rocco 80! Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Ready!
Right up the gut. Well, this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Don't jump. Ready? Green 19, just cut.
Here's the backup. First throw. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Formation for the Jets.
Takes it in at the 26. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
At their own 36-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Give now to the running back. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They get 19 on that pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Oh, ready? Ready?
They'll run here on 1st down. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
They send the tight end in motion. Here's Brown now. Finding Collins. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Here we go. 18. Outside.
Looking back, it's the handoff. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
New set of downs is not off to a real good start here, Kate. And I know every yard counts in this league, but that lone yard, it's not going to really change what they're thinking about doing here on 2nd down.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
18.
Now it's Stroud. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Wow, what's what? At 18.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And he gets Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go, let's go. 18, let's go.
Stroud. To the sideline, Collins brings it in. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal coming up.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
All right. 18.
Gets it again. He's not going to make it. Made a little progress, but they stall him at the 2. It's a 3-yard pickup. That moves them a little bit closer. 3rd and goal coming up.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
18.
He'll throw it. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
You know, that's an example right there where you just simply got to be on the same page with each other and get both ends of the play right to execute. They want that one back.
So on 4th down, they bring him out for his most important kick of this game. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Gray now on the return. And he's going to head out of bounds on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Airing it out to start this drive. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And that's good for a Jets 1st down. Looking quickly here.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Working on 1st down. One pass brought in. And they get this down to the 28. Those are the hurry up here.
Cowboy 80.
That's another Jets
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Completed left side to Smith. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets down by 7. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready? 60 easy. on 6.
Throwing it again here. And he got there in time. He's taken down. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
Loss of 9 on the
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
To throw. Trying to push deep downfield. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. Does force a 4th down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down.
Go. Bronco 80. Ready.
Desperation time here. He finds it beyond the marker. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. The Jets take their first time out. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
Here we go. 158, 158.
Setting up to pass. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets cut it to a point late in this one. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th.
Harrison Vivas to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he will get this inside the 30. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. He'll look to throw it. Complete out to the right side. And this one does not go far. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Second down now. They need 7.
Oh, hey. 18. What's up?
Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
A gain of 7.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
What's up? 18. What's up?
Back to throw. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete. Azaria Thomas on the coverage.
All right.
Throwing again. It's Stroud. Run out left. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this first and goal.
18.
Here's Strat again. Has it in close. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Gray now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
Trailing by one score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
On the set.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Texans make the play that should win them this game.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Let's go.
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. Quarterback run here. So the Texans come away with their own win. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from New York.